Good afternoon, everyone, participants of Citizen Journalism course. Welcome to our session 3. Today, with me, Alfa Amir Rahman, we are going to talk about 5W1H. What is 5W1H? In journalism, the 5W1H technique is commonly known. This is one of effective techniques that I can share with you. This technique will help you develop the main idea to be discussed as topics of your news by asking detailed questions as follows. What? When? Where? Who? Why? And how? This is an effective approach to collecting and presenting key information. One of the most universally used tools for information gathering, analysis, organization, and presentation is this 5W1H framework. This method is used across a range of professions, from process analysts to quality engineers to journalists. Applying the 5W1H framework to other types of writing or investigation takes some interpretation. The order in which the answers to the question addressed at the very first time. The 5WH and 1H questions are the main ingredients for all news reports, as they contain all the facts that you will need for your news article. Therefore, these are the key questions you must ask if you're gathering information for a news article or bulletin. Things of a news item you have read, seen, or heard recently, it would obviously be lacking something quite obvious if you didn't know where the news had or when it happened, for instance. On saying that, however, it is not always possible to get all the questions answered in the very first hit, especially if it is breaking news. An initial TV or radio bulletin of news, as it happens, might be missing quite a few or the main ingredients to give the audience the complete story. But through ongoing updates and subsequent news reports, the journalist should eventually answer all the 5W and 1H questions. So as a journalist, it will be your responsibility to get answers to the 5W and 1H questions so that your audience gets a complete and full understanding of the news. You might be able to get all the answers fairly quickly, or it might take weeks, months, or even longer. But as a good journalist, you should never forget to report news updates and final full story. However, long after the initial news report. This is the example. What is a book, for example? Yeah, a book is a number of pieces of paper. How? We are free to choose reading traditional printed books. Who? All the people, starting from early child. Yeah. When? There is no specific or perfect timing to read. Where? Some people enjoy reading at their own room, at the library. Some others may go to library or more quiet atmosphere. Why? When we read, we learn new words, new vocabularies, and new knowledge about our world, about different peoples and their culture. This kind of knowledge is considered very important, especially in this global era. So this is the example, the example of what the article answers: the what, the how, the who, the when, the where, and the why. I hope that example can clearly demonstrate the effectiveness of the technique to create stories. And you are encouraged to create your own story using this technique. Go ahead and try. Basically, the key principles in citizen journalism are the same as those in conventional journalism: accuracy, independence, fairness, humanity, and accountability. Improve your understanding of the practice of journalism and your English at the same time through news presentation. Learning English in an exciting way can be explored through watching and listening to professional news presentation. Doing this is one of the effective ways for you to understand principles in journalism and at the same time also improve your English, especially your listening and speaking skills. In this news presentation, English will be spoken with native accents, pronunciation using various idiom and expression. This can be an additional practice that you might not get in a classroom. So this is the point of view. Every article is told using a point of view. Points of view refers to who is telling an article, who is telling a story. A story can be told in three different ways. First person, second person, yeah, like you, yours, yeah, second person. Third person, yeah, like she, he, they, them, that's third person. The point of view of article is how the writer wants to convey the experience to the reader. Example of the first person point of view. I always look forward to my summer vacation at the beach. Yeah, this is example of a first person point of view. We love walking the dogs in the woods. It was up to me, I would choose the white car. So this is again an example of first person point of view. Example of second person point of view. In just a few simple steps, you can make a big change in your life. To make a great chili, you must season it early and often. Management is very happy with the progress you're all making. So this is second person point of view. Third person point of view, he is a great football player. He scored the most touchdowns this season. She was the one who knew all the answers of the test. She had the highest grade in the entire class. This is third person point of view. What they told her was not the truth. Now, how to create an appealing title? It is one of the things to write great content, but it is another thing to get it read, which is where nailing the title comes in. Titles are what sell the content. They represent it in search engines, in email, and on social media. It is no surprise then that some of the most common questions we get concern crafting titles. So how do you write articles titles that readers will click on? Here are 3 tips to help you create your best titles. First, use numbers. This is the key ingredients in writing catchy titles for articles. Use numbers. Numbers produce order out of confusion. They also promise something people can read quickly, as in a list post. For example, 14 reasons WordPress is the best content management system. Again, another example, 7 guides for parents to promote your child's social, emotional, and behavior well-being. Another example, the 15 best recipes of quick and healthy dinners for teenagers. So use numbers as titles to attract your reader. Secondly, solve a problem. When people find your pages in a Google research result, it means they have a problem they are trying to solve. Use the word how in your title, and you immediately signal to the reader that you are about to solve their problem. For example, how to deal with bullying, how to stop cyber addiction, how to help friends from depression. These are examples of titles that could attract readers and offer readers that we are going to help them solve their problem. Thirdly, change the reader's life. We're looking for something that will change your lives. And it doesn't have to be something huge. For example, how charity will affect your happiness. The transfer of knowledge that will change your way of study. 3 simple techniques that change your health. So this is promising uh, a change, yeah, in the reader's life. Exercise, for example. Please write an article in English, of course, consists of minimum 500 words and maximum 1,000 words of these choices of topics. Yeah. Topic number one, popular culture. Okay. Topic number two, student life. Topic number three, bullying at school. Topic number four, school history. Topic number five, local news. Topic number six, gadgets and its impacts for students. Topic number seven, self-help articles. Please write and develop your writing from time to time. You may also do research to write your article. This will be one of your final project in this online course to be submitted at the end. Say no to plagiarism. Thank you. If you would like to comment or ask questions, you may go to the chat columns. You may write it down there, and then we are trying to answer your questions.
sent. Okay, everyone, if there is any question, please let me know by this chat box. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the questions. You might choose only one from the topics given, like popular culture, for example, if you want to write about that, student life, bullying at school, school history, local news, gadget and its impacts for students, and self-help articles. These are choices of the topics. So you may choose one of them. You don't need to write articles about all of the topics, just choose one of them. Thank you. Berarti untuk student aja enggak kan? Buat semua kan?
Buat partisipan ini pokoknya.
Enggak, itu dia nanya.
Oh iya,
studentnya.
Enggak,
Teachers?
buat semua.
Maksudnya everyone?
Everyone.
Pertanyaan mana tadi?
Ya Pak, dari Sri Suryanti.
When? How about the deadline? Kapan deadline-nya?
Itu di bawah situ aja. Di ini.
the deadline will be at the final courses. So this is one of the assignments that you would have to submit at the final course, at the final end of the course. Thank you. And this is not only for students, it is open for anyone. Yeah, I'm sorry if you were late. I hope that you could gather information later.
Can you read the topic?
Okay. Yeah, I would repeat the exercise topic that you will need to write an article. There are 7 choices of topics that you could choose. First is popular culture. Second is student life. Third, bullying at school. Fourth, school history. 5, local news. 6, judges its impact for students. Yeah, self-help articles. Last page. Go. Yeah. So this is the choices of topics: popular culture, student life, bullying at school, school history, local news, gadget and its impacts for students, and self-help articles. You can write an article in English consisting of minimum 500 words and maximum 1,000 words, and of course using our principles that we are studying today, 5 WH questions, and this would be one of your final projects on this online course to be submitted at the end later. Thank you. So participants, if you have missed this session, you may have a look at again and listen, and of course also watch the video that we are going to upload as soon as possible after this. Thank you. Thank you very much for the questions. The task would be submitted in team, yeah, so not individually. And you can submit it in a team. The team would consist of teachers and students. This is only one of the projects. So at the end of the course, you would also be asked, to produce a video presentations. Yeah. So this is only one of them. So please submit the task in team, not individually. Thank you.